What's happening, Mr. Vibes YouTube? It's your boy Money coming to tonight with the Raw Rundown. I've been gone for a little minute. I missed SmackDown. I know, another missed SmackDown. What you doing? I'm sorry. Things out of my power. But like I said, I'm gonna try to clean it up, y'all. I'm sorry. But that's not what we're here for. We're here for the Raw Rundown. Just finished the show. Good show tonight. Let's get right into it. The show starts off with Rhea Bloody Ripley. You know, last week Rhea made her return. So it was big this week to see her back. I was excited. I knew she was gonna kick out the show because why wouldn't she kick off the show? She comes out there, she gets right to business. She don't want to. All she wants to kill Liv. She wants to rip her apart. She not even thinking about Dom. She'll deal with him later. She wants to kill Liv Morgan. That's why they don't need for no. You dig what I'm saying? Let's get right to business. She comes out there. She says like she wants Liv to come out there, so they can settle this little beef they got. But Liv doesn't come out. Dom comes out. Dom comes out with a rose. You know, he just trying to talk to Rhea. He's like take me back, you know. But Rhea is paying him no mind. He's like, it's like talking to a brick wall. She's paying. It's like he doesn't exist. She's not paying him no mind. He gets in the ring. She turns her back on him. Hilarious. She turns her back. But then, so while Dom is trying to go on to convince her, you know, he's trying to apologize, Liv Morgan pops up on the screen. Liv pops up, and you know, the Liv's basically just telling Rhea, like, I told you so. I told you I was gonna take everything. I told you it was my revenge tour. I told you I was gonna take your title. And she didn't even mean to take Dom. At first, she didn't see what she saw him, but that was just a casualty of war, damn near. Basically, she didn't mean to take Dom from her. So she took everything, and that was Leah's whole thing. And then she made sort of add, you know, it was that what her and Dom had was realer than whatever Rhea had with her. She's still trying to plant them seeds. Pretty instant, but you know, she says it. Rhea gets back. Rhea cuts to the chase. Rhea says, "Liv, I'm not trying to hear none of that. Here's what it is. I challenge you to a match at SummerSlam for the world title." Liv agrees. I'm excited. I knew this was going to be. I knew what this was going to be, and I actually don't know. I'm excited to see who wins that match because it's a lot of ways they can go. I'm excited to see which way they play it. I'm excited to see which way they play it. But yeah, Liv Morgan agrees to the match at SummerSlam. She leaves. Rhea looks in the camera. She says, "Liv, I know you're still listening." She tells Liv that not only is she going to end the revenge tour, not only is she going to end her title reign, but she's also going to end her career. And the way Rhea was looking, she was like so locked in, so fierce. She said, "I'm going to end your career." And you can see the fierceness in her eyes. Rhea is dead. She's not playing. And then also I heard that internally she's been listed as a face now. Her and Damien actually is. And this show you can actually tell because when she said that, she pandered to the crowd. She put her hands up. Dom was still trying to get his shit off. She won't pay him no mind. She walked past him. So, but he's in shambles. Dominic is in shambles, man. Dominic is in shambles, and we're gonna see as the show goes on. We're gonna see how his night turned out. It was an eventful one. So then, first match of the night, Sheamus versus Bronson Reed. Good match. Ain't too much I gotta say. Two brawlers, two powerhouses, two big dudes just going at it. They bumping. But this match is all about what happened at the end. Because now we got something really good coming from this. So Sheamus picks up the win over Bronson Reed. Bronson doesn't take lightly, of course. So Bronson tries to go attack Sheamus. But Pete Dunne runs in and saves him. Like Sheamus saved him last week. Sheamus tried to dap him up, try to shake his hand again, but Pete refuses again. Then Pete leaves the ring, so Sheamus turns his back. He was like, "Oh well." But as soon as Sheamus turned his back, Pete Dunne runs back in, hits Sheamus, lays him out, leaves him vulnerable to Bronson to hit the tsunami, and Pete just like shrugged it off. And ladies and gentlemen, the Pete Dunne heel turn is here. If you ain't watched NXT UK, you're not familiar with the Bruiserweight. Pete Dunne as a heel run on the main roster, and him versus Sheamus being the first, that's gonna cook. I can't wait for this. I mean, that's what I said. We got something really good from this. Pete Dunne versus Sheamus. This is gonna be good. If y'all don't know, if y'all never watched NXT UK, you're not familiar with the Bruiserweight. You just know Butch. You don't know Pete Dunne. You in for a treat. That's all I'm gonna say. So buckle up and sit back, cause it's gonna be a ride. Then we go back to the Judgment Day Clubhouse, and Rhea and Damien are catching up. Rhea's telling Damien how proud she is that, you know, that he held it down, that he kept everybody in check, you know, and she asked him, do you need any help later on, because he got to face Gunther and Strowman. But, you know, Bruce was like, I got it, and I appreciate all of that. And then Rhea says, you're welcome, but she just want to know why the hell is Carlito in our clubhouse, because Carlito came into the picture when she was out. And then Priest said he got a lot of explaining to do with that. Then Don Ross back up. And then he asked for a minute. He talked to Rhea, but he's pleading his case. She's still not folding. So that's attempt number 2 down the drain. It's a lot of more. If you didn't get what I said earlier about Yellow Eventful Night, yeah, it's a lot more attempts. So second attempt down the drain. Then we see Sammy and Ilya backstage. I like this. It was Sammy and Ilya. Ilya was like, Sammy, I just want you to know that I wasn't trying to get a championship match by helping you. Sammy said, I know. But you know, if anybody deserves a championship match, it's you. And then Sammy praised the hell out of Ilya. He tells Ilya that he sees something in him, his younger self, in Ilya, gives either all the plays in the world, puts him over, basically. He put him over, you ask me, because, man, he just gave all the praise, but then he made sure to say, Ilya, just bring your A game tonight, because the main event is Ilya, if you don't know, is Ilya versus Sammy for the Intercontinental Championship. And, you know, so Sammy was just like telling Ilya, like, you know, just bring your A game. And Ilya said, Sammy, you better do the same. So, Ilya versus Sammy, there's no way that doesn't cook. So, well, that's exciting. That's exciting. We're going to get there. I like it. We're going to get there. Then, we see Zelina Vega being interviewed in the next segment. And it's just a little quick. It's like, she's been asked about, like, where does she fit into the line now that Rhea Ripley is back into the picture. And before she could really give a good answer, Sonya, Shayna, and Zoe walk up, and she like, the line doesn't start with Liv or Rhea. The line starts for us. And then Zelina Vega cooks. Zelina Vega is so good, Mike. Cooks them. When I say cooked, I'm talking about real chops flaming their ass. Talking about Sonya forehead, talking about Shayna forehead, talking about Zoe having a mustache. Real chops. Cooked them, bro. And then she challenged into a match. It was hilarious. Zelina Vega has been doing good work lately, especially on the mic. She's really taking this opportunity on the microphone to show her skills. And yeah, she flaying their ass up. That was hilarious. And it's the little things, Zelina. Like, even before the match, she was putting Vaseline on. It's just little things, Zelina. As for the match itself, which leads me to that match itself, pretty sure it won't nothing to talk about for real. Shayna got involved quickly, snapped Zelina's arm, you know, like with the moves she do. And that set her up for Sonya to her move, and then Sonya got to win 1, 2, 3. I don't even know the match was 5 minutes, but yeah, it was the before the match was better than the actual match. But you know, if it progress, you know me, y'all know my saying. If it progresses the story, that's a sacrifice you can make. So I'm excited to see what happens, because Zelina is kayfabe injured. Because after the match, after the show, WWE kind of like going towards the end, WWE posted a clip of her walking out like being helped with her arm. So maybe we're gonna see what that leads to. The trio of Sonya, Shayna, and Zoe, I was really excited last week when it came to fruition. And this week, you know, they got put over strong this week, and I'm gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. Then we see Damian heading. Then next segment, we see Damian heading to the ring. You know, he's about to go confront Gunther. That's when Dom asked him, like, Damian, why you ain't warn me about mommy? Like, why you ain't warn me about Rhea coming back? And then Damian was like, Dom, I told you for weeks to cut it off with Liv. I warned you plenty of times, but you lied to me and kept saying you was talking to her when you obviously was not doing such. So is it really my fault? Then Jey Uso walks up and this Jay walks up. Yo. The word on the street is, mommy single. What are you talking about? Rhea Ripley is the big single. Is that true? And then Damian looks at Dom and said, hey man, maybe. Jay says, whoop. Then David says, yeets. And Dom's just like, hey man, what the fuck? I'm right. And then Damian, the ultimate instigator, gonna say, hey man, you can't let him talk to you like that, about your girl like that, bro. You gotta do something about that. Damian is a terrible instigator. You gotta do something about that. And Dom is just like, you know what? Okay, I will. And in the name of mommy. So he go get some match made with Jey Uso. So you can look forward to Dom and Mysterio versus Jey Uso later on in the show, in this rundown. That was hilarious though. That was one of my favorite segments for the night, just because it was so fucking stupid. Then next segment, we get Adam Pearce backstage with Chad. Chad Gable walks up. Chad's like, Adam, I know who Uncle Howdy is. It's Bo Dallas. No shit, Chad. Oh my god. Anyway, yes, he said, I know who Bo Dallas. I know who Uncle Howdy is. Bo Dallas, and I saw you talking to Bo Dallas last week in your office. So what did y'all talk about? And then Adam was like, he's not going to tell him that. And then Chad was like, well, is you going to do something about it? And then Adam was like, look, Bo Dallas is here tonight. If you want to call out, if you want to talk to Bo, you should go talk to Bo. And then Chad says, fine, I'll do myself, and I will call him out, which is a bold thing to do, Chad. But yeah, so Chad Gable says he's going to call out Uncle Howdy later on tonight. We're going to see how that goes. And then we get a quick segment backstage. A quick segment. Pierce just sent Braun Breaker home, because Braun had threatened to interfere in the main event. And when this happened, you pretty much know what was going to happen in the main event because Braun, quote unquote, walked himself out the building. Okay, so yeah, but yeah, Adam Pearce sent Braun Breaker home because Braun Breaker threatened to interfere in the main event, but Braun walked out on his own power. So keep that in mind. The next segment, Damian Priest face off with Gunther. Best segment of the night. Holy shit, this promo battle was amazing. These two went at it. I'm now so invested in this feud. It just did. This promo battle took this feud to the next level because I was not expecting for this feud to become a poor middle class type thing versus a silver spoon person, like silver spoon feel. Like it's like that's what it is now. Basically in the promo, they going at it, they spawn words, and then Priest is just like, Gunther, you don't know about having a fight because this wasn't even your dream. You said it so in your promo, which they did a little video package earlier. You said it so in your promo. This wasn't even your dream. This is just something you do, and like you can't compare to me who had somebody who was heart into this. I was really on the streets fighting for my life, trying to get here, let alone be world champion. Which was Priest. Priest was talking on his heart, and then Gunther just comes off the mouth and says, "It's not my fault that your parents failed you and they failed making uses of, and you isn't, he basically saying like, it's not my fault that y'all are poor and you had to come up like that. You had to come up from the streets. It's not my fault I was giving everything. Playing that card, real talk, playing that card. And then Gunther says people like you don't deserve to be champions or called champions. So that's why people like me come in and dethrone y'all, which is crazy. Then he add on to it and says, you're nothing but street trash. Whoa. What is this becoming? So then Damon get back on the mic and he's just like, Gunther, at SummerSlam, I'm gonna beat you. And then you're going to understand how I feel to have to crawl yourself up from the bottom. Because that's what I'm going to send you to. The back of the line. No, he said, I'm going to show you why heart matters. And then he calls Gunther, I can't go back and watch the promo because it was a great promo. And I can't get the exact thing. But just know, basically, he called him an entitled scumbag. They bump heads. Braun Strowman comes out because that's what Priest had to face next. So Strowman gets in the ring. That's the third match of the night. Damian Priest versus Braun Strowman. Pretty good match. I call these a showcase match for the champions. Just Priest go out there, make a statement. Damian Priest get a statement win over Braun Strowman. Gunther comes back out. They brawl. Priest runs them off. And Priest stands tall, which is why I said that I brought up how real and Priest are now listed as baby faces. Priest 100% came off as a baby face in this altercation. Everything from the match with Strowman to the promo battle with Gunther to running Gunther off. He comes off as a strong babyface, and I just want to take this part of the video to display my appreciation for Damian Priest because I really, really, really fucking love Damian Priest right now. Like the improvement from I remember when he had the Money in the Bank and he held it for almost a whole year. And like everybody was clowning him, calling him stupid for not cashing in, but it was like wait, and then like even though he wasn't doing no favors because they wasn't booking him that strong. Like so, a lot of people couldn't even see him cashing in, winning the world title because it just didn't make sense. But the way Priest I don't even want to say transformed himself. The way Priest has evolved his character to like I love Damian Priest, and I'm not gonna lie, at SummerSlam, especially with the way this storyline is going down with the Bomb of the Barrel versus the Prick, like that type of thing they going on. I really hope Priest goes over at SummerSlam. If you want to have Gunther go over at Bash in Berlin, I'm cool with that. But SummerSlam, I really want Priest to get a clean win, no interferences, no bullshit. 1-on-1, 1-2-3. Priest pins Gunther. I want to see it. I feel like that would just stamp this amazing. People are saying it's boring. To me, bro, this world title reign for Priest has been amazing. I love it. But so yeah, Priest versus Gunther, amazing promo battle. Best thing on the show tonight. Definitely look forward to that match at SummerSlam. Then next segment, we go backstage. You see Alpha Academy talking about helping out a friend. Chad Gable was ear hustling. He's like, he think they talking about him. He comes up. He's about to like thank them, but then Maxine tells him like, no, we're not talking about you, Chad. We're talking about Xavier Woods and helping him with the Final Testament. So Chad's on his own for right now. Keep that in mind. He's on his own for right now because he's about to go out and call out Bo Dallas. So keep in mind, right now Chad Gable was on his own after that. So keep that in mind for later on in the show. So fourth match of the night, we get Katie Katana Chance and Katie Carter, Casey as I like to call them because they don't have a tag team name. So I just feel like I just like to call him Casey because Katie Carter, Katana Chance. Anyways, Casey versus Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark. Not too much to say. Okay match. Shayna and Zoe gets the win. Like I said, it's just a statement win. It's just making a mark, and Sonya won earlier, so all three of the trio got the wins. I'm gonna see where this goes. Like I said, I was really interested last week when they formed, and I'm interested to see where they take them from now on. So definitely interested in that, man. Like I said, not too much to say on it, but we move. Next, we go back to the Judgment Day Clubhouse again, and we see another unsuccessful bid by Dom to persuade Rhea, and he dig an even deeper hole for himself this time because Rhea's in there talking to Finn and JD, and they like, Finn is like, Rhea, I hope you don't feel the type of way about Liv helping us win these titles. Rhea was like, it's whatever. She played her games. We got the tag team title belts back home into Judgment Day. Now I gotta win my title, and we'll be straight. And then Dom comes up, he's talking and he's trying to persuade her. Then he says the wrong shit. Dom says, I just want to, I get what he was saying, but it comes all crazy. He tells Rhea that I go out there and defend your honor, talking about Jey Uso, and prove that you're my mom and you belong to me. He tells her that she belongs to him. Everybody in the clubhouse goes silent, and Rhea said, excuse me, and she walks off. So now he's in even deeper shit. In the doghouse. This is the doghouse episode for Dominic Mysterio. Carlito ain't think that was cool. Carlito ain't think that was cool either. Well, hey man, that's not cool. And if Carlito don't think it's cool, it's not cool. So yeah, Carlito doesn't think that's cool, ladies and gentlemen. Next segment, we get Drew McIntyre returning. He goes out there with Adam Pearce. Pearce tells Drew, look, Drew, I want the match. You want the match. Punk wants the match. The crowd wants the match. Everybody wants this match with you and Punk, and then Drew basically like agreed. He was like, yes, there's nothing more that I want in this match with CM Punk. And then, Adam tells Drew, as long as you keep it professional, and then I keep it professional, we can work business, we can make something happen here. So everything's going good. Drew's being a good Boy Scout. Drew's being a good Boy Scout, got a smile on his face. He's agreeing with everything Adam Pearce says. But then Adam brings in the two referees that Drew assaulted at Money in the Bank, along with Adam Pearce, who's also elbowed. He brings him in. He wants Drew to apologize. As soon as Adam tells Drew to apologize, Drew feel like he's being embarrassed. He feel like he's being humiliated. So he crashes out. The facade's gone. It was fake. It was a facade, of course. He loses his shit again. Adam Pearce is just like, Drew, know what? You're still suspended because obviously I can't control you. So now he's about to snap. He pushed the referees down and he's about to attack Pearce again. But as soon as he walks up on Pearce, Seth Rollins runs out. Seth Rollins, him and Drew go at it. He runs Drew off. Drew McIntyre is still suspended. At some point, he's going to come back and we're going to get this thing going. I feel like they're trying to hold him off while Punk still gets cleared. Because Punk is like right there getting cleared. We almost there. So I see where they're going. But yeah, so Drew McIntyre is still suspended, ladies and gentlemen. And Seth Rollins saved Adam Pearce. So I'm telling you, SummerSlam. Either SummerSlam, we're going to get the Drew versus Punk by itself, or we're going to get a triple threat. But if I was to do the triple threat, I keep saying it, Bad Blood is right there. October is right there. Bad Blood, triple threat, Hell in a Cell, Seth, Punk, Drew. We're going to see. That's what I'd do. If it was me, you dig what I'm saying? If it was me, you dig what I'm saying? Cause SummerSlam in August, then Bash in Berlin is in September. 2-3 months. So we gonna see. We gonna see. Next segment. If you watch the Pat McAfee show, then you know where this is about to go. They delivered another VHS tape. Pat plays it on the show, and this one was a powerful one. Almost the most powerful one since all of them been powerful. But you know how that first one was really real because it involved like talking about Bray's death. This is the Eric Rowan tape, and it was, man. Once again with these damn VHS tapes, y'all gonna have to go back and watch it yourself because I'm never gonna be able to do them all the way justice. But I tried a little bit. Basically, it was Eric Rowan talking about the deaths of Luke Harper, Brody Lee, and Bray Wyatt. Him having a family, and then him losing both of his brothers. Heart-wrenching stuff. Just it was so real. Just that was real. That was Rowan. And then he said once they died, he didn't want to get up. He didn't want to continue doing anything because like for what? And it like my brother's going, and then I'm just ruined. So so just go watch it. Like I said, I'm never gonna be able to do these justice. I've always tried to cover them a little bit, but you gotta watch them to get that real feeling, man. To get that real feeling. I can't wait for the rest of them. But amazing. Okay, of course, amazing. We move. Fifth match of the night: Dom Mysterio versus Jey Uso. Of course, Dom fighting for the honor of Rhea Ripley. He jumps out the gate high too, jumps right, sneaks Jay, doing his entrance. Everybody yee. Don walked up, lay him out. It's a pretty okay match. Like I said, these two pretty good wrestlers. It's an okay match. But of course, you knew something was gonna happen. Liv comes out. Liv comes out. She pulls Dom out the way because Jay about to hit his splash. Dom's like, Liv, you can't be out here. I'm doing this to try to win back mommy. So like, you know, how the hell I'm trying to win back my girlfriend, and the side chick is right here. You dig what I'm saying? So like, he's trying to get her to leave. She don't want to leave. Jey Uso kicks him. He falls on top of Liv again. We know how that's gonna go. He tried to get up this time though. Liv flips over on top of him. Rhea Ripley runs out. She runs off Liv, and she tells Don, get in the ring and finish this. But as soon as Don gets in the ring, spear, splash, 1, 2, 3. Jey Uso gets the ring. I'm in the win. Jey Uso gets the win. So then we go commercial break. We come back. Don's walking backstage. He's dejected. Like all his attempts to win back Rhea Ripley has been for naught. And then he loses in front of her. 1, 2, 3. So he's just dejected. Damian Priest comes up. Damian tried to like give him a hand on his shoulder. Like, it's okay, Don. But then Rhea comes up with the rose. One of the roses. Because earlier, I forgot to mention earlier when they went to the clubhouse the first time, Dom had filled the room up with roses. So she comes back with a rose. And she tells Dom, I don't belong to you. I don't belong to nobody. I'm Rhea Ripley. You belong to me. She hands him the rose, and they finally make up. But this is interesting. This is interesting to me that they made up that quick. Because now I'm thinking, SummerSlam, somebody's turning. Something's going to happen. Something's going to happen. Somebody's turning. Because that was too quick. I feel like if this Dom and Rhea thing still had wheels on, like it was still something they wanted to keep turning, then they would have stretched this out a little more. Like they wouldn't have had Rhea and Dom make up already. But Rhea taking back Dom. And we're back. So yeah, Rhea taking back Dom this fast makes me think like, something might be up at SummerSlam. I don't know. We're going to get Dom turning on her side and with Liv. Or is we going to get maybe a Finn turn? Because Finn back the weird lady too. We're going to see. We're going to see, man. It's going to be good. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. So she takes back him. That's that. Next segment, Gable comes out and he says he solved the biggest mystery in WWE history. Who was Uncle Howdy? It was Bo Dallas. No shit, Chad. But yeah, so he says that. So he calls out Bo Dallas. He said Bo comes out. Bo actually comes out. Bo walks out. And as soon as he walks out, it's a trap because who comes attack him? The Creed brothers. You know, you've been keeping up. Chad and the Creed brothers have been talking a lot lately. We knew at some point they was going to form. They formed at night. They come out there. They jump him. They attack him. So Chad and the Creed brothers just unloading on Bo. They just unloaded on him, assaulting, throwing him against the barricade, throwing him against the pole, punches, kicks, suplex, taking him out. But everything they doing, nothing's affecting Bo. Every time they finish and they think it's over, Bo laughs. And Bo just laughing the whole time. They pummeling him. He's still laughing. So finally, Chad gets fed up and he's just like, what's so funny, huh? What are you laughing at? And then Bo just hit him with a, yeah. You know, the Luke Harper, yeah? And then he says, "There you are." And then the music hits, the lights go off, and then the YS6 come. They making their way down, and of course Chad and the Creed brothers haul ass out of there. And then we get this cool scene of the YS6 walking the ring and Bo crawling over to the middle of the ring, and just, you know, we get the scene of them standing tall. So two good things from this, you know. Finally, we get the Creed brothers and Chad Gable together, basic team Angle 2.0. We finally get that. I feel like that's really gonna get the Creed brothers a lot of rub that they could use, because they're a great team. I think they could be one of the best teams. But so this is gonna be good for them. And of course, the Wyatts every week they getting stronger and stronger from the looks of it, looking from the outside in. So, like I said, that was cool. That was a cool visual for the Wyatts. Cool moment of the Creeds and Gable together now. So can't complain about that. And that leads me to the main event of the night. Ilya Dragunov versus Sami Zayn for the Intercontinental Championship. Real graps, man. I ain't gotta say too much. Real graps. Two ballers in the ring. Of course, this match is going to bang. And so they go at it, competitive, ultra competitive. They getting the best out of each other. They pulling the best out of each other. At the beginning of the match, Sami chopped Ilya to let him know what it was. So Ilya turned around. He gave Sami an even harder chop to let him know what it was. It was one of them type matches. A banger match, great match. But of course, as great as it was, we knew we weren't getting the finish. Because like I said, if you remember from earlier, when I said keep in mind that Braun Breaker walked himself out the ring, of course, who comes out there at the most opportune time? Braun comes out like a bat out of hell, splits Ilya in half, and then proceeds to follow suit and do the same thing to Sami Zayn. So for the second week in a row, Braun Breaker is left standing tall over his adversaries. It's great for Braun. Braun, like I said, I love Braun Breaker. I love Ilya too, and I'm really glad that Ilya is getting him and Ilya getting pushed at the same time. Braun, yeah, it's great for Braun. And I think now at SummerSlam, I think he's gonna win the IC title. I think that's as Money in the Bank. I let it slide because I said Sami should have won for just off the experience factor. The experience factor. Anyway, so but yeah, it's time, Braun. And Braun's every week he's just like, I'm going to destroy them. I'm going to destroy everybody until I get what I want, and that's success. So second week in a row, Braun stands over, is left standing tall. I love it. I love it. As far as the entire show go tonight, man, great show. Good show. I don't want to just throw great show and everything, kind of being facetious, and it makes a real great show like seems less great because it's not rare at that point. So I'm gonna say good show. It had pretty good moments. It wasn't one part of the show and I was like, yeah. So it was a pretty good show. Like I said, Rhea Ripley's back. That storyline with Liv going on. We got so many SummerSlam matches confirmed already. We got on SmackDown, because I know I'm gonna do a little quick rundown of that on SmackDown because I missed the show. We got LA Knight and Logan Paul basically confirmed. Logan got to sign the contract. Then we got Cody and Solo basically confirmed. So, and now we got Rhea and Liv confirmed, and basically Braun. That's gonna be a triple threat match. It's gonna be Braun versus Ilya versus Sami at SummerSlam. I'm seeing the vision now. And then we basically got Punk versus Drew, maybe Seth confirmed. So, you know, this one of the building block shows. Good show though, can't complain. I loved it. I enjoyed it. And that's the rundown. That's gonna do it for the night, guys. Like I said, I appreciate all the support I get. Like, comment, and subscribe. We do this every show, mostly. I know I missed the last 2 SmackDowns. I'm gonna get better, y'all. I promise. But other than that, we do this every week, every show. The grind don't stop, man. Road to 20 subscribers started when we hit 10, man. So we hit 10. That was a big milestone for me. Hit my first 10. Let's get to 20 now, man. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe, share. Peace, love, and prosperity to all. Y'all have a good night.